I was maybe one of 3 girls total in our Valorant teams and the only girl on my particular team. And I played on these co-ed teams for about 2 semesters until my current controller player Raven reached out to me asking, hey, do we have any like women's or marginalized genders teams? And at the time I had to respond to her no, because we didn't. But then afterwards I talked to my manager Jay about it and about starting one, which was super scary because there wasn't really like any specified women's leagues. It was just co-ed ones. And we did play in those and they were so much fun, but I'm so beyond grateful and happy for what the scene has grown into today. And I've been playing with these girls who are practically a second family to me now for about 2 years or like 4 semesters, and we have made the best memories with each other. And through them, I have found such a unique and beautiful girlhood in combination with a hobby we all enjoy, which is something I'm aware is super rare, and I'm so eternally grateful to have been able to meet them and become sisters with these wonderful women. They are all so strong and so smart and so talented. I'm so lucky to have been able to make such good friends through this experience. A big shout out to Aurora, Padia, and CCC, and any other organizations that hosted and organized these events that allowed us to compete and make these core memories together. Without y'all, none of this could have ever happened, and I am so grateful and appreciative of that. For now, the future of UH Scarlet is unknown, but I will be trying my best to rebuild a strong roster to be back to compete for next season. No matter though what happens to UH Scarlet in the future, I'm so proud of everyone and everything that we've accomplished together, and I just hope that we have built a strong foundation and a safe space for future marginalized genders collegiate players at the University of Houston.
Here and now, it's gonna be the spray down from Lina towards main. Gets the first kill. A 2v4 situation is what we're looking at, but Jelly is so low here. The spray down, it's huge, and Maiden once again brings it down to a 1v1. No way. Have to defuse this through, but Maiden.
As we approach the championship, our mindset is a blend of reflection and focus. We placed 5th in First Light, 4th in Emergence, and 3rd in Surge. The progression from 5th place to potentially 1st is a huge testament to the hard work and synergy that we've developed over this season. Being close to winning in every run has been super motivating. I think for all of us, there's an undeniable mix of nerves and excitement. I'm incredibly proud of our players for being able to consistently rise to the occasion, despite the amount of times that we've modified our comps, adjusted our map pool, and we even redefined our practice format while juggling the workload of part-times and school. It is a little emotional for some of us, as this will be the last tournament that UH Scarlet competes with this specific roster. We're not just playing for the title, it's also about honoring the journey we've shared and giving it our all for one last unforgettable run.
The Rolling Thunder invested early as Alita finds 2 off of it, finds a 3rd.
We sat in the voice call in the Aurora Discord for a few hours after the tournament because we were talking about some of the past games and VOD reviewing some of our matches. We usually like to sit in the calls after matches and after practice to kind of talk about what worked, what didn't work, and how we can improve and how practice overall went that day, just to kind of solidify our day in practice. I think our team has always been very dedicated as players and as people, whether that be in practice, making plays, VOD reviewing after practice, or even actively working in ranked and customs and improving their weaknesses in the game. Scarlet's always put in a lot of work, and we do this so that our team can continue to move forward and improve.
Not gonna be in a very pretty position. They look to go forward, but yeah, they're just caught between a rock and a...
I think UNT has put in a lot of work this semester, same as we have, and it's really cool to actually get to compete against them at such a competitive level and go OT all the time. It's like the most fun we've had this semester. And I think a lot of the times that we do lose to UNT, it's us losing to ourselves, kind of. When we're not disciplined and we're not doing our post plans correctly, we're not rotating off a call, or we're not mid-rounding well or communicating. Those are, I think, fundamentals, and I think if we tighten ship a little bit, we definitely have a shot at beating UNT.
Flash goes down, but Orchid and Ultier are just dominating right now.
To me, the Aurora Series was kind of a pretty memorable tournament. It wasn't really like the official first series that I got to compete in. I'd say it was like the first real serious tournament I got to play in with Scarlet, and honestly it was a pretty big source of motivation for me to improve, and I got to meet a lot of cool people through this tournament. So honestly, it's been pretty memorable and an experience that I really enjoyed. How does it feel to know that I am inspiring the next generation of GC players? And to me, that's crazy, just because I started off Iron 1 or 2 a few years ago, and to know there are players looking up at me the way I used to look up to other GC players is just insane.
Paranoia. Orchid's still able to stun, flashed, but still able to find the kill.
If you could say anything to the rest of your opponents before New Dawn, what would you say? I hope everyone's mouse spins out. I hope you guys forfeit. Y'all deserve to lose.
Huh?
I don't. I'd say it's been super cute seeing everyone start to like become friends, like interacting with each other on like Twitter. Everyone's super talented. Let's just play some good games, have no regrets, and just good luck.
It would first be thank you, because I know I didn't have this scene growing up, you know, and I didn't get to play video games because I just didn't even think of it as something that women did, you know, and because of how much work all these teams have put in, it's been such a competitive scene and it's just so fun to play in. So it's gotta be thank you.
I'd have to start off with one. Y'all all have improved like crazy since the beginning, and I'm really proud of every team that we've played against. And two, y'all have all challenged us so much, and honestly, I'm really excited to see how you've improved since the last tournament and how you'll challenge us in this next one.